Whenever y'all are ready, we're recording.
Recording?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Elvis Fans Matter. Glad to have y'all with us. And today we're going to talk about we're going to answer a few questions and talk about Elvis. And first thing though is I want to say that Joe finally took the duct tape off of my mouth so I could talk, because we get a lot of people on there that, not a lot, but some that say, oh, she talks all the time, never lets Billy talk. So all I can say is, she's mean. Don't want to get her mad, boy. She'll never let me talk if you do that. No, I'm just kidding, but I'll tell you this. All you trolls out there that are sending that, go back under your bridge. And with that, I think we'll just start with some questions.
Your hat. There you go. Okay.
What's wrong with my hat?
The little thing was sitting onto the legs.
Oh, was it? Well, it should have been up there. That's better up there and around my neck,
Okay.
All righty.
Let's see. First question. If Elvis wanted to tour in Europe, why couldn't he go and Colonel stay back home? Was it just a rule that Colonel had to go with him?
Well, the Colonel didn't trust nobody else to handle anything, business-wise. And he couldn't go out of the country. But that's really a cop-out as far as I'm concerned, because Tom Diskin could have very easily have handled it. He was a very brilliant man. And he was Colonel's right-hand man, as they say. So, it just was Colonel, it was all the way. That's the reason Elvis never got to tour, because he couldn't leave the country, and get back in.
Okay.
Couldn't get a passport.
Okay.
As they say, he's illegal alien.
Okay.
Or just an alien. I'm not really.
So that was the deal. Did Elvis know that? Did he know that he couldn't get back in?
Yes.
So he knew he couldn't get back in, and
yeah.
So, all right.
Which he still wanted to go, and that's what I say. Tom could have handled it. Tom Diskin could have handled it if Colonel, had let him. But Colonel had to be, business. He had to be the businessman.
Gotcha. All right.
And believe me, that's the truth.
And I'm sticking to it.
And I'm sticking to it. All right.
Okay. Was the diamond in Elvis's TCB ring that was used in Ginger's ring, was that ever replaced?
Yes, but with a zirconian. Is that how you say it?
Cubic zirconia?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
In fact, Uncle Vernon didn't know it, and I told him, after Elvis passed away, I told him that, because he didn't want it to be buried with Elvis, because, and so, I told him about it.
Okay. Was many have said that TCB ring, it's on display at Graceland and was not buried with him. Is that the case, or was that a replica?
No,
that's it.
It wasn't buried with Elvis.
It was not buried with him. Okay. Okay.
In fact, as far as I know, there was no jewelry on Elvis at all.
Okay. And was that just because they were worried that maybe it would have been taken?
Well,
Do you think your uncle
somebody might have,
somebody would have taken
Uncle
it?
Vernon was worried about that, that somebody might. At the time, Elvis was in a crypt, in
Right.
the mausoleum, and,
And there were threats
you can,
to steal his body.
steal his
Okay.
body, so maybe that's what they were thinking, that Elvis was buried with a lot of jewelry
A lot
or
of
something.
jewelry.
So, that's just a guess on my part. I don't know for a
Okay.
fact. But.
Okay. And one question was how he's buried now. Is it, to your knowledge, is it in like a full concrete vault? Is he buried in concrete? in a, I guess maybe a vault.
He's buried in a copper-lined vault.
Okay.
It's very unique, and it was, something that I had never seen.
Right.
Excuse me. Aunt Gladys, he had her and put in one, and himself.
Okay.
So the top you see, and all that, is matching the vault itself.
Okay.
It was what they call a copper line that was inside. Now the outside was like it was kind of a dark colored brown.
Okay.
I don't know what type of material it really was, but it was, I'm sure weatherproof and all that.
Right, right.
So,
And was that just, what was his reason for that copper line? Was it just extra protection? He felt like it was stronger?
Yeah.
yeah, that, and it was been harder to, to actually get up. It was very heavy. It was
Okay.
probably a lot heavier than concrete.
Than the concrete. Okay. All right.
And with that, I'm
All right.
hang with us, folks. She's trying to look up.
I'm trying. My phone key. I don't know what's going on with it. I have them in order,
That's
and it
a
keeps
cheap
going
phone.
on.
You should have got your
right.
good
Okay, you got to cut corners. Would you have considered Lisa a tomboy or a girly girl or a mixture of both?
I'd say a mixture of both.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yep.
I don't think she was a tomboy. Although she did things like a tomboy, at times. But,
Right.
But she loved makeup. I mean,
yeah, she was
you
very,
could-
very.
She went through everybody's purse.
It just depended on
Still the
her
makeup.
Depended on her mood for
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
Or what she wanted to do. She just, I don't think she was really scared to try anything.
Shut up! I'm talking.
All right.
You know what, I got a word for that.
Yeah. Well, don't say it. That's
I
okay.
won't.
Do you think that Elvis actually knew how popular he was?
Oh, I think he did.
Yeah, very, very much.
Gosh, how can you not?
Right.
When you're
He loved it.
thousands of fans, come to his concerts, and always fans around the gate,
Right.
up until, even after he died, there were still fans that went to the gate, So, yeah, I think he did.
And you feel like I definitely do, even though he had thousands and thousands then, that number has grown since his death, and he has even more after his death than he did then.
Yeah.
I
do.
think so, yeah, because, look at so many of the younger
And
generation coming along,
there's fan clubs all over the world, We get messages and
From
comments
everywhere.
from everywhere.
Yeah.
Just, that don't even speak our language. They send messages.
We have several viewers that'll message and say that because of their parents or their grandparents or their
Yeah.
aunt or their uncle, that they became Elvis fans, and some of them are only in their 20s and their 30s, but they're
Yeah.
huge Elvis fans, and it's always because they were brought up, or like they say, they're big music lovers and they've come across it on their own, and they're the only ones they know in their family that are Elvis fans, but they're only like in their 20s
if there was any
or
in my
30s.
family that wasn't an Elvis fan, I'd beat him.
Right.
But we know a lot of people like that.
No.
Amy Gordon, her mother was a big Elvis fan, and she grew up, like that. And she
Became a
she's still a
Right.
big fan and a good friend.
Right.
But we know a lot of people that's the case.
Right. All right. Well, I think with this one, because we're gonna be doing 2 videos a week, Sundays and Wednesdays. So I think on this one, this will wrap up the questions for now. But you had a few things that you wanted to add in this video.
Yeah, I
So-
just wanted to thank everybody for the gifts and Carrie, I love my picture,
Carrie
and
Cole.
I want to thank Monica and Russell for the letters. I love your letters, and one of these days I'm gonna get my fingers going and answer you back.
And also the ones, that sends me gifts too, well, you just don't know, man, how much they mean to us that, somebody actually, thinks that much of us. We really do
Yeah.
appreciate it, and we love y'all.
I want to thank everybody that's donated to Laney's, and I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's okay.
Don't
to
do that
Laney's,
anymore. You're in trouble.
she'll be on me. I'm scared. That's donated to Laney's band fundraisers. It really does mean a lot, and these kids work hard, and I know when I put it out there, even a share or a like, that helps more than anything. And then those of you that do take from your time and your money or your income to donate, every little bit helps. And I know that we have them twice a year and back to back, and it seems like we're always asking, but we truly do appreciate you. Laney does, and I know all of the Tiger Band does, so thank you.
I want to say one more thing. Just remember that Elvis called her his assassin.
Assassin, exactly.
Now, she's very intelligent.
Reason.
And she'll look you up, she'll find you, and she'll tongue lash the hell out of you. And with that, folks, we'll wind it up.
You were showing those, and I
I was
cut you
showing
off.
my babies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my pug. I love that pug. Thank you for that. And my
Just like Wonga.
it is. It looks like Wonga peanut butter.
Look, you got to get your rooster.
And my
where
little
it stands
rooster.
up from. He'll stand up over here. He's a little cocked. Kind of like,
A cocked cock, right?
yeah.
All right.
He's a cock of the walk. He struts. All righty.
All right. With that,
What do we always say?
Elvis,
Elvis
fans
fans
matter.
matter.